What's the point of telling a story if you can't share it with others? Lumafusion, the new art of editing.
Hello, I'm Gav.
I'm Dan.
We're the Slow-Mo guys. It's June.
Yeah. Know what that means?
I do.
Giant balloons. Although this one's all skanky.
That is about a year old, I think.
Been in the shed since last June.
We've only got enough for just one video this June. We're not going to do a full month. But I was recently watching the original giant balloon video, which has over 170 million views at the time of recording, and there was a GoPro looking down, and I thought landing on a balloon and seeing it from above would look very cool.
Well, you're right, but now it means you're going to have to film the slow-mo, and I'm going to be the one jumping. I've had enough of jumping from heights recently.
Yeah?
Just finished breaking my wrist. Jumping into some wood.
Just got done with that?
Yeah, finished with that.
So you'll be up the ladder,
yeah,
hopefully only breaking the balloon, not your wrist, and I'll be on the roof, hopefully not breaking the camera or my legs.
That's the plan.
It's a tall order, this one.
I really hope I don't break anything.
Yeah, me too. Here we are again.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to being splashed with this. It's really warm.
It's bloody hot, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is our standard procedure red 6-footer. I didn't think that in 2010 we'd be doing these in 2018.
Neither did I.
You think you would have been doing something different with your life?
Yes, actually.
Hopefully this cushions you enough to not hit the ground beneath.
Yeah. Hopefully. You want me to swan dive?
I feel like if you swan dive, that's spreading your weight more evenly.
Then what?
Than like hitting your legs on it.
Yeah, but your legs are supposed to go first. You don't ever like.
Not onto something.
No one. You don't go to gymnastics and go, right, you land chin first, and then and finish the vault with a swan dive onto the floor.
But think about it. If you're landing on something soft and uneven, you don't really want to land on your ankles, I would say. So we sort of learned that when you fill one of these, the weight of the water sort of crushes a lot of the slack underneath, leaving the top to become very tight.
So we thought it was a good idea to massage the balloon, and you can actually feel and hear it like creaking when you do it. Can you hear that?
Yeah, so you're just adding some of its slack.
Just adding some slack to the top rather than the bottom by... Oh, it's like weird because the side moves around like...
Yeah.
Every time I do it. I'm nervous. This is my nervous face.
Looks pretty nervous.
When you're up there, because I'm 6 foot tall, if I'm on an 8-foot ladder, it makes it really high.
I don't think this is a 6-foot balloon.
It certainly looks like it's filling up, like at the neck, which means it's almost full to capacity.
It looks extra bloated, but it's not very... I swear the one I jumped on spread wider.
Maybe it's because it's been in the shed since June.
Maybe we got to get better balloons.
Yeah.
Just give it a shove. Oh! Out we go. You pass it to me, yeah?
Yeah, B. Not a good start.
If you fall, grab onto the gutter, it will definitely break, but should slow you down just enough.
Great. Cheers, B. Okay, I'm good. I'll head back down.
What did you do today? Oh, you know, just climbed out on my roof and dangled a high-speed cinema camera while some other bloke jumped on a balloon. Yeah,
yeah.
Right. Alright. How was that?
Oh, I got winded.
You right?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I went for it, winded myself when I landed, because it was kind of like belly flopping, but not. Because you belly flop and you just go, and then it burst. It felt like I landed with, so it was kind of like landing on a fat cushion of water.
Ripples. Wow. The half of that balloon's burst by the time the other half even realises it's like it's the guts. And then I think the pressure that you force into the side that hasn't burst then splits right down the middle. Oh. Your face down there. I was winded by that. I like the spread of the water. It's perfectly even. You haven't got a shot of that before, it's completely above. You
Yeah.
can totally see the spread there. Those you moving. But here's me pressing the trigger and trying not to fall off the roof. So a lot of the time, whenever we just have one phantom going, I like to get it a couple of times from multiple focal lengths. I like to get the wide first, make sure we've got it,
Yeah.
and then go in for a nice close-up. And if I botch the focus, it's not a big deal because we've already got the wide.
I like it. So that means we have to do it again? Yep. I'm actually okay with it. Because it is really hot out here, and
Yeah.
I'm nice and refreshed. You're probably sweating up there on the roof.
I tell you what,
Having a miserable time.
It's very hot on the knees.
Yeah.
I was like straddling it. My knees were burning up there. I should have got some sort of handheld accessories for this.
Oh, gosh.
You right? You okay?
Just about. That one wasn't as comfortable. It burst as I hit it, so I just pretty much hit the floor that time.
Oh man. You slid quite a long way.
Yeah, I did.
I was very surprised in this one because I was filming like this, but you slid so far. So I actually had to track you because it was a tighter shot.
That's a hell of a move.
Yeah.
Being on the roof, being improvising, track that.
Top of your head.
Lovely bald spot going on there. Fire tuck action. Almost identical way of falling there as well.
Yeah, you definitely found your way. And then it split from around the edge and came up to meet you.
That's a weird one. I don't think we've seen that before. You see, on this one, I pretty much just hit the floor and the balloon sort of got in the way. On the first one, it felt like it almost cushioned me and then let me go. It was much more comfortable. This one was just sort of bang.
If I speed this one up, you can see how far you slid.
Good tracking job there.
It's
Solid. As with any sudden release of water, you cause a flood effect, a sudden damaging effect. And we've managed to wash away all the topsoil from around the tree just in one hit. Completely just gone. It's Texas, so the plants need the water anyway.
Well, to make up for this, I've not run the sprinklers for the last 18 months, so the grass should enjoy that.
Do you mean the sprinklers you bought specifically to just do a prank on me and then never use?
Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Well, the sprinklers were already there. The controller I specifically bought.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
I love that you're I've got an automated house with sprinklers. Never use them though.
There's no point. Waste of water.
It's actually true.
Coming from the two blokes who just did that.
That wasn't a waste though.
No?
That because we A, watered plants, B, it was fun.
So while we were just making this video, we received delivery of this, which, because this comes out in June, the audience has already seen in a lot of videos we're about to make. But for us, we just got it, so we're going to use it. It will do 12,500 frames a second in HD. So I don't think I've ever seen a giant balloon pop so slow.
No, I definitely haven't. Are you going to do this one on the roof, or
No,
not going to take this one on the roof?
Well, I just don't think it's going to add a lot from the roof. I want to see it pop around the sides.
3, 2, 1, jump! Oh! I bounced off it first. It fully cushioned me, and then I landed again. Oh, I got a right slap on my side there. Oh,
I'm not sure how well I got that.
God.
You fell really fast. Yeah, we've only got blue left, which matches the blue tarp, which is kind of inconvenient actually. That should suffice.
Looks like the balloon's like an extension of the tarpaulin.
Yeah, the tip.
3, 2, 1, jump. Jesus!
He just went straight through the floor.
Got absolutely slapping. The first time we did that, I just like bounced slightly and then landed and it broke. This time, I went straight through it, just went
Yeah. That looked quite refreshing.
Oh, it really was.
Yeah.
I'm nice and fresh now. You must be nice and hot.
I am hot. It was very hot up on the roof.
And I didn't break anything.
Very happy with that. I'm also happy I didn't slip through the roof and fall into the house.
Yeah.
Although, holding a phantom, that would have been an interesting piece of footage.
You should have done this. If you landed, you just go, push the button, like, triggered it. Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoyed that lovely giant balloon video. Feel free to follow us on the various social medias. It's all in the description. Instagram.
Yeah.
We're more Instagram boys these days. Not that we post any more than on Twitter.
By that we mean we post once every like a month.
We've got to get better.
I know, we're not very good.
Better at social media, better at YouTube.
We're just terrible. Don't follow us anyway, right?
We also have a second channel. And it's a pretty sweet prank that I did to Dan with the diamond play button.
Oh, that sucked.
I had you. Alright, we'll see you in the next video.
Phone or on an iPad with Lumafusion, and I just think it's a game changer for the next generation of filmmakers.
There's beauty in telling your story where you're most inspired to tell it. Lumafusion, the new art of editing.